Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to do another unboxing of a Blu-ray, and this is a Blu-ray box set actually. Parks and Recreation, the complete series, and I've never seen this show, but it's a show that my brother likes quite a bit, and I've just heard it's, generally a pretty good show, so I figured I'd give it a try. I know this has been on DVD for a while, and Blu-ray for less long, I think, but I'm picking this up in the fall of 2023. I actually bought this on Amazon right around Black Friday. I guess I don't remember if it was technically a Black Friday or Cyber Monday deal or whatever it was, but I think I paid like $48.99 or somewhere there. It was just under $50, and I thought that was a decent enough price to go for it. It wasn't like a screaming good must buy this now kind of deal, but I thought it was a good enough deal for me to pull the trigger, and I kind of looked up the price history on this on Amazon, and this was actually the lowest price that it's ever been by a decent amount, I think. So I thought, well, let's go for it. So this is what we got. And fortunately, Amazon shipped this because it's a nice big box set. They shipped it in an actual box, and because they did that, it arrived to me in perfect condition. So I'm pretty happy about that. Amazon is very hit or miss on movies, especially movies that come with slipcovers when I order them, if they're going to arrive in decent condition or not. So I was quite happy that this arrived in the condition it did. So with that all said, let's take a look at the packaging here. Here's the kind of the front, I guess you can call this the front, and then here's the top. Then the bottom has a lot of information about what's included. So you've got a small little description here. 125 episodes is how long this is, loaded with bonus features, and you can see a little listing of them right there. And it says and much more, so there's more than there is listed there. And I always like to try to find a runtime, but I don't see that necessarily listed down here. But anyways, there's a look at that, and then this is what the spine looks like, what it'll look like when I have it on the shelf. Unfortunately, which is kind of funny, it's not a huge deal, but this Blu-ray logo it's not quite centered along the center here, which I think is probably like a little misprint. I don't know, but you can see like on the front, it's right in the center. So I don't know, kind of funny. Then here's a look at what I guess you could call the back. So there's that. There's plenty of different thumbnails all across the whole thing here, and then on this side you can see all the discs. You can see all the Blu-ray cases here, which is cool. And this is my favorite type of packaging for a complete series set on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever. Basically, you have your standard sized Blu-ray cases housed within a box. It's nice and simple, and it's not bigger than it needs to be. It's not smaller than it needs to be. It's just it's just a good size. And so they did the same thing with The Office, and there's plenty of other series that are, kind of similar to this. And I just like it. It's nice. So that's really cool. And so there's the whole package. Let's go ahead and open this up, and we'll take a look at each set inside here. Okay, so we got it all opened up, so everything's kind of starting to try to come out here. So what I'm going to do is just take all of these out, and we'll take a quick look at the inside of the box here, which there's nothing in it. Obviously, it's the thickness of it is kind of standardish, maybe a little less thickness than I think it maybe ought to be, I guess, for maximum protection, durability, and overall shelf life, I guess. But it'll work. Just gotta make sure to take care of it. So it doesn't have a ton of thickness to it, but it'll be okay. But I'll set that off to the side so we can take a look at all of these cases included here. And I'll turn these around, and we'll start with the first one and end with the last one. And this feels light as a feather. So there's probably just one disc in here. Almost makes me worry if there isn't any at all, but I think this is probably just a one disc set. Then the rest of these are probably multi-disc sets. This is the same as they did it for The Office, really, because I think The Office is just, the first season is just a 1-disc set. Yet it's housed in a case that's just a little thicker than like a standard single-disc Blu-ray case. Which normally I would be, it's thicker than it needs to be. That would be my attitude. But having them all kind of look the same is pretty cool too. So, the same size, thickness case for each season. So, anyways, let's take a look at the artwork for season 1 here. There's the spine. And then here's the back. There's a list of bonus features right there. And I noticed that each of these have their own barcodes on them. I haven't done any research, behind the individual seasons of this. I wonder if these were all released individually. I guess I'm not sure. And they're just all housed together in this. I really don't know. But in any case, let's open this up. We'll take a look inside. Just one disc here. And the artwork on this, let's take a look at it. It looks very old school to me, just the way that the Blu-ray logo is kind of differentiated from the main artwork. It looks kind of like an early, release Blu-ray when Blu-rays first were released. But anyways, that's that. And then we'll take a look at what we have here. We've got some back artwork, some thumbnails, all that kind of stuff on the left. And then episode listing to the right. Very nice. And then again, another list of the special features, bonus features, whatever you want to call it. So that's pretty good. Close that one up. Then we'll take a look at season 2 right there. There's the full artwork, the spine, and the back. And this one, I can just already tell it's a multi-disc set. This runtime is 2 hours and 37 minutes. This is 10 hours and 11 minutes, so I'm going to guess there's 4 discs in here. Let's find out. So we've got, first of all, on the left, thumbnails and listing of the episodes. You can kind of see that there. And we've got disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, and finally disc 4. And there's a look at the inner artwork for the right side here. It looks like disc 4 has just a couple episodes and then all the bonus features on it. So we'll close that one up, and then we'll take a look next at season 3 right here. So there's the full artwork on that one. There's the spine. And then here is a look at the back. And the runtime on this is 7 hours and 18 minutes, so maybe this one is a 3-disc set. Then on the left, this one's got quite a few more thumbnails compared to the last one. Disc 1 tells you the episodes. Then here's disc 1 right here. Disc 2 right there. And finally disc 3 right there. And the episode listings in the back right there as well. So we'll close that up, and then we go on to season 4. This one feels a little bit heavier. So here's a look at the front artwork, spine, and then here's the back. Running time 9 hours and 52 minutes. I'm going to guess this is a 4-disc set. And then on the left, there's the episode listing. Got disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, and finally disc 4. And then here's a look at the episodes included on those as well, on 3 and 4. And next we've got season 5. Let's see. I'm going to guess by the weight a 2-disc set. Let's see. But here's the full artwork on the front. on the spine and on the back. And this is 8 hours and 58 minutes, so I guess maybe a 3-disc set, but it could be 4. I don't know. It feels a little lighter, but let's find out. So, episode listing on the left. Disc 1 right there. Disc 2 right there. And disc 3 right there. And finally, there's a look at the artwork on the back here with listing for disc 3. And we've got just 2 more seasons left. So we've got season 6 right here. There's the full artwork. There's the spine. And there's a look at the back. And the runtime on this is 9 hours and 48 minutes, so probably another 4-disc set. Or maybe 3-disc set, I guess. So here's a look at the left side. Disc 1 information. There's disc 1. Disc 2. And disc 3. And I guess the only comment I have to make so far is that, you know, it's nice that these all have full artwork, but the artwork looks all the same on every single disc. So that's not a horrible thing, but it is something to note nonetheless. Here's the right side back artwork with episode listings for discs 2 and 3. And we'll go ahead and close this up. And we've got just 1 more left here, season 7, and this feels like a 1-disc. Here's a look at the front. Here's the spine. And then here's a look at the back. And this runtime is 6 hours and 34 minutes, so maybe there's 2 discs inside here. I can tell there's not going to be a separator in the middle. It's just too light for that. So yep, this is a 2-disc set. So I will pull disc 1 out first of all so we can see what the left side looks like. Just has an episode list there with thumbnails. And then here's a look at the disc. And I'll pull out disc 2 so I can show you the back there. And then there's the final disc 2 of season 7 right there. So that basically takes us to the end of this. Basically showing you Parks and Recreation, the complete series on Blu-ray. And like I said too, this is available on DVD in a similar style box set, which I'm glad I kind of held off on buying that because this came out on Blu-ray later on. And I'm just going to go ahead and put these all nicely back into the slip box here. You can see it's a little bit tight, but it's actually not too bad, and it'll actually kind of keep the box itself nice and sturdy since these are kind of nicely tight fitting inside here, I think. So overall, seems like a pretty nice box set to me. It's going to mess with my OCD a little bit having that Blu-ray logo a little bit off center, but oh well, it is what it is. But it looks good from the front, looks good from the back, and looks good definitely from this side with all the cases lined up like that. So it's a nice and neat and tidy box set, so I like that. Again, I can't really comment on the show itself since I haven't watched it, but I've heard it's pretty good, so that's why I decided to pick this one up. So there it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next video.